is the business we are in at LSU, providing a world-class experience for our student athletes to compete and earn their degrees.
Hello Tiger fans, I'm Emily Dixon and welcome to this week's episode of Inside LSU Sports presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. The LSU women's basketball team is off to the SEC tournament, and if you love the Tigers, this is one of the best times in the entire year. Postseason play has arrived or is on the horizon for the basketball, gymnastics, and track and field teams, while we're just getting started with spring sports like baseball and softball. But as we do each week, let's start off tonight's show with Mike Smith and LSU Gymnastics head coach Jay Clark as they look ahead to the final meet of the regular season this Friday versus Missouri.
Inside LSU Sports, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, is brought to you each week by the 8 partners that represent Team LSU. COTS, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Planet Fitness, official gym partner of the LSU Tigers. Ross's Markets, official supermarket of LSU Athletics. Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. This segment of Inside LSU Sports is brought to you each week by Williamson Cosmetic Center and Paranac Aesthetic Surgery, where you'll always place first with us.
Hello Tiger fans and welcome inside LSU Sports from the LSU Gymnastics Training Center. I'm Mike Smith along with Gymnastics head coach Jay Clark. Jay, it was a fantastic opportunity to continue the SEC run in 2021. It seems like we're thankful for any meet that we can get in this very odd year. The Tigers take up to Lexington, Kentucky to take on the Kentucky Wildcats, and a place where it's been an interesting outcome over the various years there. But Jay, your team seemed like right off the bat, you overcame any type of adversity that was thrown at you in rotation 1 on the uneven bars, and then some lingering adversity there for the vault in rotation 2. But my goodness, after that, your Tigers zeroed in and had an amazing vaulting experience.
Yeah, I thought we did solid bars. I didn't think we did our best bars, but I thought we did solid bars. They were just pretty good. You know, they weren't great, and certainly not our best performance of the year. But after the mistake Sammy had on vault, man, the next 5 just lit it up, and you could tell at that point the team was fired up. They were very vocal. They were loud. They looked like they were, kind of ready to enact some retribution a little bit for the previous week, and I was excited about where they were mentally at that point.
49.625. It's the 4th highest vault score in school history, Jay. And one of the vaults that stood out to me, Alona Shinikova. You know, we've talked about her week over week here. That improvement on that particular event has been notable.
Well, it has, and it's also come in as you mentioned earlier, in the face of adversity. In 2 of her routines in this meet, she came after someone ahead of her. The person before her had a mistake and had a fall. So to be able to perform under those circumstances is a different animal than just being able to do it when everything's coming up roses. So we're seeing a lot of growth from her, not just in her gymnastics, but in her approach, and her confidence level has really begun to blossom as well.
I have to admit to rewinding that vault a few times, looking for a deduction. It's just absolutely gorgeous off the table, in the air, and then the landing was just spot on.
Yeah, well, the deduction is we were on the road, and that's sometimes the way it goes. Is that you do the best vault you've done in your life, and get the same score that you got in previous weeks. Sometimes that happens. That's just the name of the game sometimes. But It was a fantastic vault. Legs glued together, perfect direction off the table, and a nailed landing that was, she landed with her feet together. She didn't even have to put them together. So just a fantastic vault for sure.
Terrific vaults by the Tigers, and this is a very competitive meet heading into the third rotation as the visiting team on the floor exercise. An opportunity for us to see Christina Desiderio back in the lineup again after a bit of rest, and she was looking really, really great on that event.
Yeah, she did a great job getting over the hump a little bit. She'd had some problems earlier in the season, but we know what she's capable of. She shows it day in and day out in here, and sometimes it's just a matter of confidence and getting in the right place mentally. And she figured out a couple little nuances to that middle pass and is in a much better place, I believe, now.
And flipping ahead in that lineup actually to Haley Bryant, I know we've talked a little bit about the addition into her routine as well, and it seems like she has just really hit her stride.
She has. She's handled it now, and I think it's consistent. And you know, knock on wood, she's a freshman, but she's not a freshman anymore. She's done so many routines now that she should be in a good place, and she keeps amazing us day in and day out. We'll probably get her back in the all-around this week.
Tight meet going into the final rotation. The Tigers on the balance beam as the road team. And here comes Alona Shinikova again. And I think this is a great opportunity for us to pause, Jay. If I had to pick it, I'd love to get your thoughts, but perhaps our Women's Hospital Exceptional Performer of the Week.
Yeah, I would say that Alona probably deserves that because of the three events that she did, and just she was rock solid on everything for us. There were some great routines done in other spots, but if you're going to go with one, I would say it'd be Alona.
Alona Shinikova, our Women's Hospital Exceptional Performer of the Week. When experience matters, choose Women's. So it comes down to this, Jay. It's a tight meet, and the Tigers had a little adversity, but it looked like at the end of that meet, you gathered the crew together. And now we're going to shift focus, and we're going to talk more about this in the next segment about that championship season ahead. But as far as that meet is concerned, how did you talk to the Tigers about it?
Well, we pulled them together, and it was a different conversation than it was, after the Florida meet and those kinds of. This one was, we were all disappointed. We were all a little bit irritated, a little bit. There's a little bit of edge to the way that one went. Not happy at all with the outcome, and I expressed it. They expressed it, and it just was. I told them, look, I'm not mad at you. I'm just. It's an irritating situation when you see what we're capable of day in and day out in the gym, and then we go in there and do that, and we've got to figure out, what triggers that in them. And so it was a conversation of let's get better. It was a conversation of let's move forward. It was a conversation of let's identify. Let's think about this before we get back in the gym on Monday and identify what we're going to do differently mentally that prevents these things from manifesting themselves physically that we don't see.
I can't wait to talk to you a little bit more about that very thing right after this quick timeout inside LSU Sports.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Fake, mi amor. Ice cream?
Yeah!
Okay.
Protect your connected devices with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
When you're expecting, you have expectations. But what if there was more? What if your caregivers were your teachers and your cheerleaders, and they helped you plan and prepare so you can have a voice in your care? This is the experience of a lifetime, and experience matters. Your experience starts with the Pregnancy Navigator at Women's Hospital.
We're born to be loud, born to be strong, born to work hard and tailgate harder. We're born to give it our all, on the field, in the stands, and beyond. We're born to be Tigers. We're the Tiger Athletic Foundation. Be part of the team behind the Tigers. Join today for better access and better perks. TAF, we're here for Tigers. Be there for them too. Annual membership starts at only $50.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Sports is brought to you each week by TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue.
Welcome back inside LSU Sports. I'm Mike Smith, along with gymnastics head coach Jay Clark from the LSU Gymnastics Training Center. Jay, it's a big week here on campus. Of course, our final home gymnastics meet of the 2021 campaign. Senior night will honor a group that has meant a lot to these Tigers, but it also takes on a bit of a different flair here in this COVID year. We have a shortened home season, of course, so you're taking a bit of a different approach about sharpening the saw as we enter the championship portion of the season.
Yeah, we think that we have an opportunity, you know, assuming that the week goes well in the way we would like it to. We think we have an opportunity to finally put what will end up being our best lineup on the floor for the first time this year. I can't think of another time where we've had all four events with our best lineup. We should be able to get Kaya Johnson back. That's the plan at this point on all four events. The plan would be to put Haley back in the all-around. The plan would be to have Alona Shenikova in there in the all-around and have Christina Desiderio on floor again, and so many of the seniors that have been in and out that we've made calculated decisions on. We should be able to put our best lineup, best foot forward this week, assuming we don't have any interruptions.
Well, and Jay, when you take a look at what the senior group has meant, I know it's an opportunity. Last season, we didn't really have an opportunity to honor seniors, and I know we'll take advantage of the opportunity this year in front of a COVID-restricted fan base there in the Maravich Center, but it's still going to be a special night.
It will. We're going to honor these seniors. They've meant so much to our program. We're going to honor last year's seniors who did not get a chance to be honored, and so we'll honor them either through video. Kennedy will be there with us, so we'll be able to honor her as well in an appropriate manner. And it's always senior day is always an emotion-filled day, but when we leave that locker room, we talk to the team about we still have business at hand. And in this particular year, I think with this meet needs to be a dress rehearsal for what we're trying to do when we get to SECs.
Then you have the bye week after the Friday night meet, then the Southeastern Conference Championships in Huntsville, Alabama. Jay, there's still a lot to play for here.
A lot. We've got everything. All our goals still lie ahead of us. I mean, we've got the ability to win an SEC championship and go on to do something at the national level, and so everything lays ahead of us, and we believe in this team. We really do, and it's an exciting time this time of year. 7:15.
Let's fill every available seat inside the Maravich Center. The LSU Tigers against the Missouri Tigers on Friday night in the PMAC. It's going to be awfully special, and we want to see you there. Until next time, I'm Mike Smith along with Jay Clark. More coming up inside LSU Sports right after this timeout.
You need more layers, diagonal layers.
I got it, Ron. Thanks.
Leave him alone, Dad. Oh, honey, you should use ice blocks instead of cubes.
No, Bud Light Seltzer goes on top.
Diagonal layers.
Did you pre-chill the Bud Light lemonades?
Need more ice.
And diagonal layers.
I mean, if you're gonna do it right.
I don't need my hands getting cold.
Why don't you try using the Plumsky method?
Brings out the citrus notes.
Dad?
Gotta crush the ice, son.
Okay, I'm out.
What's his problem?
Whenever packing the cooler really matters, there's a Bud Light there.
We get it. It feels like everything has changed. Masking up, changing demands at work, fewer gatherings. But one thing hasn't changed: our commitment to your health. It's why Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group keeps finding better ways to serve you. Video visits with one of our providers, online scheduling, weekend hours, and nearly 100 locations where providers know your medical history. Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group, providing you with the best care where and when you need it.
This is Ford Truck Month. Now is the time to get a great deal on Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, and the all-new 2021 Ford F-150. Get our best offers of the year and see what Built Ford Tough can do for you. Welcome to the show, America. Welcome to the show. Ford Truck Month is the best time to get a new Ford truck. Plus, get 2-year complimentary maintenance from Ford Pass Rewards only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
When the ground shifts beneath you, you can run or you can stand firm. At LSU, our stand is rock solid. Our blood runs hot, even as our heads stay cool. Because now is a pivotal moment in the fight for our future. And we refuse to back down when the world needs solutions. LSU, fierce for the future.
We're born to be loud, born to be strong, born to work hard and tailgate harder. We're born to give it our all, on the field, in the stands, and beyond. We're born to be Tigers. We're the Tiger Athletic Foundation. Be part of the team behind the Tigers. Join today for better access and better perks. TAF, we're here for Tigers. Be there for them too. Annual membership starts at only $50.
This segment of Inside LSU Sports is brought to you each week by Assurance Financial, lending the way home buyers prefer it.
That's the number of LSU track and field athletes who earned all SEC honors at the SEC Championship, which included 5 Tigers named to the first team. It's been a decorated indoor season for LSU, with NCAA, SEC, and world records all being hit along the way. And one of the names at the forefront of the records falling, Javon Harrison. Here's a closer look at how he became only the 3rd male in the SEC to win titles in both the high jump and long jump. After splitting games versus Air Force during opening weekend, the Tigers reeled off wins against their next 5 opponents, improving to 6-1 following the weekend series versus Youngstown State. Here's a closer look at some of the highlights when the Tigers' bats came alive in a very big way.
Struck him out, Jaden Hill. shot to right field. Turner Grawl will just admire it. It's gone. 2-run blast for Cade Beloso. Third. Slow bouncer. Thompson had to come in, make the throw, and a great job by Trey Morgan. This one hammered to left field. This ball getting out of here quickly. See ya. Another 2-run home run for the Tigers. Strikeouts. This one is a deep shot to left center field. That's one way to do it. See ya.
Cade Beloso is on deck. A liner into left center field, and that's going to roll wild. Cruz scores easily. A double by Doty. Labus delivers. Nasanti reaches for it, swings and misses, and cannot find it. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Well, deep to right field. Cruz is back. Cruz leaps. Cruz makes the catch. Oh, what a play in right field. The pitch from the stretch. A cold third strike. A fastball throws. Turner Grawl. The 2-2. A drive deep to left field. You can hook her up and kiss that baby goodbye. Cade Doty with a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th inning as the LSU Tigers come from behind and get 2 in the 9th in their final at bat.
The 1-0. Launch opposite field, deep to right field, giving chase. And this one is out of here. Wow, just over the top of the fence. Here's the 0-1. This one launched high and deep to left center field. On its way out of here. Back-to-back jacks. 2 outs, runner at first, runner goes, and it's a swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Mikhail Hilliard after 2 innings. The 1-1, this one smacked, and bye-bye. Second home run of the night.
No season.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
When you're expecting, you have expectations. But what if there was more? What if your caregivers were your teachers and your cheerleaders, and they helped you plan and prepare so you can have a voice in your care? This is the experience of a lifetime. An experience matters. Your experience starts with the Pregnancy Navigator at Women's Hospital.
To the people stepping up in the face of an unprecedented challenge, thank you for everything you're doing to serve our communities and keep us safe. To the people of Hancock Whitney, thanks for being the ones our clients can count on. Because even though it feels like everything has changed right now, it's reassuring to see that some things haven't. We'll get through this the same way we always do, together.
When the ground shifts beneath you, you can run or you can stand firm. At LSU, our stand is rock solid. Our blood runs hot, even as our heads stay cool. Because now is a pivotal moment in the fight for our future. And we refuse to back down when the world needs solutions. LSU, fierce for the future.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Sports is brought to you each week by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Academy Sports and Outdoors. With curbside pickup, it's never been easier to shop in store or online at academy.com.
One of head coach Beth Torina's goals for the 2021 season was to stack the schedule with tough competition early on, which she feels will have the Tigers battle tested to make a run for the Women's College World Series. And in the span of 15 days, the Tigers have played 7 games against ranked opponents, including 3 teams ranked in the top 10. One of those top 10 teams was the Ragin Cajuns, and after LSU traveled to Lafayette to get a win, they returned home to Baton Rouge to finish the job.
A top 20 showdown with LSU hosting Louisiana. Siri gets the strikeout, 2 down. Looking for one here and laces that right back up the middle. Here comes Andrews. RBI single, Taylor Pleasance. Strikeout for Gorsuch. Unbelievable catches by Aaliyah Andrews all year long out in center. Nothing finds the grass at Tiger Park.
And there's the energy that Beth Torina wants to see out of her club.
Lifts that one out to left, back to the track, back to the wall and gone. Georgia Clark solo home run ties the score. Dropping it down. And throw goes away. Brooks headed for second. Should be able to get the third at least. Thinking about home, and here she comes, and she will bring it all the way around to grab LSU the lead. Called strike 3. LSU gets the sweep.
We've got a busy week of LSU sports behind us, but like always, it picks right back up next week as the SEC men's basketball tournament begins and spring sports keep rolling along, which includes the #1 ranked beach volleyball team in the country. I'm Emily Dixon, and as always, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Inside LSU Sports presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. We'll see you next week.
This is the business we are in at LSU, providing a world-class experience for our student athletes to compete and earn their degrees.